Hey guys, welcome to our channel. My name is Ruthvik and today we're going to talk about how you can file your taxes for free. Yes, you heard me, for free. Some people don't know, some people do, so let's just get started right into the video. So filing your taxes can be a really daunting task, especially if you're not familiar with the whole process. There are certain applications there that are free for people around the United States and some other places. If you find the right software, you can make your life really easy during this tax season. Let me break down the process in 5 simple steps. Let's get started. The first step is to gather your documents. This is the most important step before you file any of your taxes, right? For your kids, for your spouse, for yourself, anyone. Gathering your documents is really important. First of all, get all of your documents that you get in the mail, any interest from your bank accounts, any stocks, any business, any K1s, right? Any of these documents. A really nice website to get all of your documents in place is H&R Block. So in this website, the tax preparation document, there is a whole checklist on what information you might need. So let's go down the list just to give you an example. The first one is personal information, right? You need your tax identification numbers, like your social security, tax ID, your spouse's full name, social security number, or tax ID and date of birth. Identity protection pin if you have been issued one, and routing numbers and account numbers so that you can get your refund or if you have to pay taxes through that account, and any of the dependent information, right? So if you have any kid, you need their date of birth, their social security numbers, any childcare records or anything, right? And the main one for everyone might be the W-2, right? If you're not self-employed. This is a common form that you get from your employer at the end of the year. This form can help you fill in all of the information required. And this form is really important because when you go to file your taxes online, like using one of the softwares, you just need to enter PIN that's on your W-2. So it'll automatically pull all of the information. The second one is unemployed. If you're unemployed, you need your 1099-G if you have been receiving unemployment payments. And some other self-employed like documents like your K1, so like regarding businesses, rental income, retirement income, and this list goes on. Also, make sure you have the type of deductions, right? If you own a home, there's forms like 1098. If you made any donations, right, you could claim up to a certain portion of that donation. Any medical expenses, and yes, this list is basically like most of all of the things you need. But make sure you have all of your documents. The second step is to determine your filing status, right? So the filing status will determine what forms you need and what deductions you're eligible for. So there are 5 filing status options. The first one is single. The second one is married filing jointly. The third one is married filing separately. The fourth one is the head of household. And the fifth one is qualifying widow or widower with dependent children, right? So it is really important to determine your filing status. Based on that, you'll know which forms you'll need, which deductions you'll qualify. And the software will do everything. You don't have to worry about anything. You just need to answer the questions in the software. So the third step is to use a free tax preparation software, right? So there are multiple different options that you can go and look at. So let's go to this website. It's from the IRS. They show which IRS free software tools are available that IRS are recommending. And you can file your taxes for free, even federal and state. Some of them offer state, some of them you have to pay for. But here's just a basic list, right? So there's Tax Act, there's IRS Free File Program, there's a fileyourtaxes.com. But there's another one that used to be on this list, which was from TurboTax, but it's not on this list anymore. But TurboTax offers free tax filing if you meet certain criteria. So let me show you the TurboTax website, and I recommend TurboTax because I've been using this for the past 3 to 4 years to file my taxes. It's so easy to file your taxes, right? They just ask you simple questions, and if you don't understand these questions, there's a question mark to the top right hand corner, answers your question. If I scroll down, right, there's the free edition. So you have to pay $0 for federal, state, and $0 to file. But you have to see if you qualify, right? So to see if you qualify, these are some of the simple things. If you just have a W-2 or a 1099 interest form, like from your bank, or dividend forms, IRS standard deductions, and so forth, so on. You could go down this list. But like, let's say if you do stocks and if you have like stocks on the side, they're not covered in here. But if you want, you could go through this list. There's lots of different things, right? Different requirements, different states, and all of the things that are going to offer you free filing. But there's a catch here, right? So these adjusted gross income, you need to make less than $73,000. Then only you'll qualify. So this one is saying 60, this one is saying 73, this one is saying 41. But any of these softwares you could use, they've made contracts with them to offer you guys free services. And TurboTax used to be on this list, but they're not. They still offer free if you meet their criterias, right? So using these free tax preparation softwares is a really good way to file your taxes. Okay, so now let's go on to step 4. Step 4 is filing your taxes electronically, right? So step 3 kind of leads into step 4. When you're done filing your taxes with these softwares, you have to go at the end and it says there's 2 options, right? You can file by mail or file electronically. I always recommend you to file electronically because it's the most easiest way to file, but sometimes there could be some complications where you cannot file electronically. Maybe it's because of your last year tax status or any of these statuses that might affect, or there's some other things that the software will tell you, right? TurboTax told me that, oh, okay, I cannot file this because there's some issues with my tax return last year, right? It hasn't happened to me personally, but I've heard from some people that this has happened. So filing your taxes electronically is the best way to get your refund quickly and also to have a smooth transition. The first year when you file your taxes with one of these softwares, it's going to save your data if you approve it. So filing next year can be super easy. This is really good because when you try to file your taxes next year and the year on and on, it'll save all of your information and this will give you a hassle-free tax filing thing. Okay, so now let's go to step 5. Step 5 is really important to see if there are any tax credits available to you that you didn't get throughout the year. So some of the examples of tax credit are, there's earned income tax credit, child tax credit, and the American Opportunity Tax Credit for education. And there are a lot of other tax credits that are available to you. Sometimes you'll get a mail saying that you got this tax credit, sometimes it won't. So you always have to be up to date about all of these tax credits. You could go on the government website and see what tax credits were available in your state and in that year. To conclude, filing your taxes is available to you for free if you meet certain criteria, but there are also many other options within this list if you want to go and upgrade to a certain point. And this is going to be cheaper than going to your CPA or any tax accountant. So here are the steps just to recall. First, you need to gather all of your documents, determine your filing status. The third step is to use the free tax software, or let's say you don't qualify for it, but you could upgrade to a next level and pay a little bit more. Number 4, right? Filing your taxes electronically. This will be the best case to get your refund the quickest. And 5, checking for any additional tax credits. You can ensure that you're getting the most out of your tax credits. So that's it for today. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please give it a like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to share it and turn on the bell notification. Thank you guys. Have a good one. See you next time.